Hello, universe. Today is Sunday, January 6th, 2008, and it is 7:57, and I have been planning on doing this since 9 o'clock this morning, so I'm finally getting around to doing it. I didn't do much today. It was a relatively nice day here in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. It was like 58 degrees, which is not bad for, I don't know, second week of winter. Next week we're going to be in the 70s, and apparently tomorrow it's going to be in the mid-60s, so that's like fantastic for us up here in the mid-Atlantic region. Again, I didn't do much today. I was looking at a bunch of YouTube videos, video blogs, and was pretty, I don't know, kept me interested for most of the day. A lot of topics on gay marriage and gays in the Bible and gay people, and of course I was looking at gays in general, so that's probably to be expected, but I was actually really amazed at the amount of gays versus Bible. I think I mentioned this in another one of my video blogs. What is it with straight people going to gay websites? Why do you do that? Stay on your own websites. I'm sure there's lots of places you can go with people that are Christians that like hang their tits out and things like that. That you can go bother them. Bother them. When you get your act cleaned up, then come on over us and start bitching at us. But just stay away from the gay websites. Go to the straight website. So that was that, and I put a lot of people on my site, or subscriptions. I subscribe to a lot of people. Yesterday, it was the first Saturday of the month, and that means in the Washington, D.C. area, if you're into metaphysics or into tarot reading, the Washington, D.C. Tarot Society meets in Crystal City the first Monday of every month, with exceptions to holidays. And yesterday was the first day, and we did meet, and we chose cards for ourselves for the upcoming year. And we had a new president who came with I don't know, every so often people come with readings. Is that what you call it? Spreads. That's it. I'm not a certified tarot. I just do it for myself and take it from there. Other people are certified. Believe it or not, there is board certification to be a tarot reader. I'm not one. But anyways, I like to go. I like to read them. It's pretty interesting. I find that they're pretty darn accurate. And if anything, it helps to calm your discursive mind. If you don't know what that is, read my thing on Buddha. If you can figure it out from that, you're doing well. But anyway, I'm going to do a couple more on that, on discursive thought and stuff. But that was my first attempt at explaining my idea on Buddhism. And yeah, I'll get better with time. Everyone gets better with time. So anyways, we got, actually, this is it right here, which you cannot read. If you want a copy of it, I can send it. If you have a tarot deck. If you don't have a tarot deck, it's not going to mean anything to you. But anyways, we pulled like 5 cards. Actually, we pulled 4 cards, and the last card, you add them all up, and that's what you get for your quintessential card. And mine was the 4, which is Emperor Master. I'm going to master something. I'm not sure what. Maybe I'll master this. Master my life? I don't know. Anyway, so then you picked a card for each quarter, what was going to happen. And a relatively first good quarter, a good second quarter, third quarter is the Tower card. That brings fear into the most tarot readers. It doesn't me. I always like change, and that's what it means. Massive change, abrupt change. That's my life. And then the last card, I don't know what it was. I don't know, it was something. I don't know. It was probably a good thing. Like I said, I don't particularly take any of them as being a bad thing. Most of them are good. And then you pick an underlining, something that you're afraid. That was your shadow card that you're afraid to admit, or you don't want to admit, or you don't know that you know, or something like that. Mine was the 10 of Swords, and well, typically that's not a good card, but again, that's all your perspective. 10s mean change, and it's not really an N, because 9's an N, but 10's not a 1, and so it's somewhere between the end and the beginning. That's how it was explained to me anyway. As I go to these meetings, so people explain, like, what the hell does this mean? There's enough people there that say, that means that you get 10 different, that's 10 people, you get 10 different answers, but I like that one. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the cards. You see something, and it can mean a bunch of things, and it's what do you think right now? That's probably what it means. Calm those discursive thoughts. Bring your mind and center, and you go from there. Anyway, so I did that yesterday and came home and started watching soap operas. I'm not really a soap opera person. Because I don't really like them. But I got hooked on... I think I got hooked on this one that I was watching. It's, see if I can pronounce it. It's in Catalan. And Catalan is spoken by like 3 people. About 4 million people. And then there's a whole bunch of them. If you go to this website or go to any Catalan website, they'll tell you what it is. But basically, this soap opera is from Barcelona, Spain. And they speak Catalan there. Anyway, and it's 2 gay guys making out on TV. But it's actually pretty good, and that's one of the reasons why I got it. And then through that website I found out about Hollyoaks. Actually, before I found out about Hollyoaks, I found out about Coronation Street. And apparently there was a theme, I don't know how many years ago, a couple years ago. I don't remember their names either, so I followed that all through. And then that brought me to Hollyoaks with John Paul and Craig, and which led me over to As the World Turns, which has Luke and Noah. And from a accuracy, I don't know. Actually, this is pretty good. The series ended in July, I think, of last year, and I thought it was over. I thought that was the end of it, and then apparently it started back up in September, and I came across it again, and actually the writing's pretty darn good. They're like, for example, John Paul in Hollyoaks went to a gay bar. William went to a gay bar with all his straight sisters and his mother. Oh, there's a real accurate portrayal of a gay bar. and this, El Cor de la Ciutat, which stands for the heart of the city. I didn't pronounce it very well, but I can pronounce in the heart of the city. That's what it stands for. And they had a really good, pretty good presentation of a gay bar. Guys kissing, making out, dancing. Pretty accurate. The makeout scenes in here are they're borderline porno. It's pretty amazing. As the World Turns, I think there's been, I don't know, let's say 100 episodes of Luke and Noah together. They kissed once. That's alright. You gotta sell that soap, Procter & Gamble. I understand. None of that gay kissing. Of course, if you're what do you call it? Marketers went on the internet and saw how many straight women like to see 2 gay boys kissing. Well, maybe you would change your mind, but then again, I would be telling you how to run your business, and Lord knows you've been selling soap for a long time, and apparently you know what you're doing. So you have all those soap operas on anyway. But if you do decide to go on and see how many people do that, maybe you have a couple more kisses. Anyways, the site I go to is Luke Van Fan, and he's upset with us because we aren't writing in and telling CBS or Procter & Gamble, whoever writes the damn program, and we want to see more kissing. I don't really care what just the fact that it's there. That's a stepping stone for America, the liberal country that we are. That's a stepping stone. So let's see, how long have I been talking? 10 minutes. I'm up. Well, I'll talk a little bit more. I'll edit out some of this crap.